Welcome back, gear addicts. Today we're taking a look at the Spyderco Lil Native. This is the compression lock version. I picked this up. It's the Cutlery shop exclusive. It's in orange G10 and CTS-XHP. Now, I don't have much experience with CTS-XHP. I did a little bit of research, and I do know it's a high carbon, high chromium. It's a powder steel, like a super steel. According to ChatGPT, it bridges the gap between high hardness steels like D2 and stainless steels like 440C, giving you the best of both worlds. So if it does have edge retention, anything like D2, I'll be completely ecstatic. But we're looking at your typical Spyderco box. You know, nothing special. It's been the same forever. It's iconic. Let's take a look. Now, right away, I can tell you that I am digging the aesthetic. I do like the contrast of the black and the orange. I'm not a huge orange guy, but Spyderco's orange, you know, I think it's all right. To be completely honest, when I ordered this, I saw the orange handles and I immediately thought it was Rex 121, and I placed the order before I realized it was CTS-XHP. But because I haven't had much experience with it, I continued with the order. I didn't cancel it, and I figured I'd test it out and see if it holds up to its reputation. So right away we have orange G10 scales. I mean, your typical blocky Spyderco scales. It is quite grippy. It almost feels like micarta. It's got that soft micarta feeling, but it's got a lot of texture on it. We're looking at a close length of 3.47 inches. We have a black DLC coated CTS-XHP blade. We also have the Spyderco compression lock, which is DLC coated as well. I like that. I like that little feature. A deep carry wire clip that is reversible. Spyderco's wire clips, I don't mind them at all, actually. Some people hate a wire clip. I guess you either love it or you hate it. To me, I don't mind it because they don't really tear your pocket up. They slide in and out easily. To me, it's better than a Civivi Loch Ness Monster clip or a milled titanium clip that's so tight you can't even get it out of your pocket. But we'll do some size comparisons. We have the Para 3 PM2. Smaller than both, much smaller than both. Just to give you some context here, this is what it looks like against the Yojumbo. I mean, it's a baby knife. It disappears in your hand. It's a little guy. Let's pop it over and see what it looks like. The action's not bad. Straight out of the box, Spyderco action is usually pretty stiff. And to be honest, I did open this, but I haven't messed with it. I haven't messed with the pivot. I haven't lubed it. I haven't done anything. So this is straight out of the box. We do have an overall length of 5.89 inches and a blade length of 2.42. So it is going to be legal, most places. You can, get away with it as long as your laws don't prohibit you from having locking knives. California law, you should be able to carry this anywhere. I'm not sure about New York, but I'm not a lawyer, so don't quote me on that. One thing about Spyderco's CTS-XHP, they do heat treat it to 60 to 62, which is awesome. That's right where you want it to be. A lot of places, if you look at Taylor Hardness's website, they're running their metal soft, and Spyderco is, they're pretty much the king of heat treat right now. They're right on it. You do have, the Spyderco leaf blade, full flat grind, extremely slicey blade. It's, damn near needle point down at the tip. I like the blade shape better than like the Para 3 or the PM2. It doesn't have that big, goofy, dead bird spy for spy looking blade on it. It kind of reminds me of the Bodacious of the Shaman, like a smaller version of it, which is, I'm here for it. I do want to check out the Edgerati. I saw on Tri-State EDC's channel that one of his viewers swapped the blade on the Edgerati with the Shaman, and I really like the way it looks, so I think that's going to be my next project. But like I said, action on washers. Straight out of the box, it's a little stiff. It's not bad. You can't really get the meat of your finger in that hole. You gotta kind of catch it on the lip and launch it out. But you know, it's typical Spyderco action. It's not gritty, it's just a little stiff. It's on washers and it feels like it's on washers, so it's just got to break in. Ergos, it's a small knife. It's a 3-finger knife. If you're, you know, if you're back here on the handle, you have this little finger groove that kind of has to push you back there. So I have 3 fingers on and my pinky's just floating. But this forward finger choil, you know, it's big enough for me to get a full 4-finger grip on it. You know, I hammer fisted, feels good, no hot spots. Thumb weight on that blade to do some real, you know, power cuts. You get, you know, the pinch grip. You get to do some precision cuts, some pull cuts. It's a very utilitarian knife. It's utilitarian blade. It's made to do work. Spyderco is built to cut. So it's very thin blade stock already. And then that full flat grind of Spyderco, it just, it looks like it's built to do work. So final thoughts. It is a comfortable knife. I wish the scales were chamfered a little bit. Maybe a little, you know, palm swell in there or something. It's, you know, it's not really comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable either, if that makes sense. It's a small knife. It's not, you know, going to do major work. It's a good work knife for, you know, companion to your pocket fixed blade or you know, your pocket utility knife. I did just pick up an Exceeds Design razor, Tyrant razor. I am going to be doing a video on that soon, and I think this would be a really good addition to carrying something like that. But if you guys are getting any kind of entertainment or information or anything from these videos at all, please drop a comment. Let me know what you like, what you want to see. If there's anything you want me to do a review on, I'd be happy to pick something up, do a review on it, let you know my thoughts on it. I invite you to hit the like button, subscribe. I am a new channel, trying to make content the best I can. I'm a little new to this. I'm sure you guys can tell, but I'm going to stick with it, and hopefully you guys will join me for the ride. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.